Hey, what's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel, Ask Jimmy Smith. Today, I want to give you just a little bit of insight into what it's like to be an entrepreneur. Some of the difficult days, I would say, so to speak, because I know that I sit over here and I do YouTube videos, and they're typically very polished, or they have something that I'm teaching, or whatever it might be. And you might sit on your side of the screen and think, "Wow, everything is perfect in Jimmy's life, and his business is perfect, and the different things that he's done has gone well, and there's never any difficult days." And I just want to be somebody that is real with you. And I did a more of an unpolished video a couple months ago, and I got good responses from it. And so I wanted to do something similar today, but more so talking about just the behind the scenes of, even whenever business is at a level that you're extremely happy with, you still have days when you have to grind the day out. And so, for instance, for me today, I do, as I do every day, I have a power list of 5 things that will move my business or life forward. And the 5th thing today for me is to make a YouTube video. Typically, whenever I do these YouTube videos, I have a topic that I'm ready to go on. I have something that I want to prepare and present on. I have an interview guest. I have something that I am sharing with you specifically. But today's one of those rare days when I don't. And I could have just said, you know what, we're going to skip the YouTube video this week, or I'm just going to keep pushing it off until I just magically come up with an idea. But I really felt the need to come before everyone here on YouTube and to say, hey, this is something that happens to everyone. We have days where it's just a struggle to get through the day. You may have had an amazing year. You may have had a difficult year. Either way, we all have difficult days that we have to go through. And to me, what separates the people that end up long term hitting goals and moving forward in the direction that they want to go is that they continue to push forward, that they grind out those activities that they need to do. I remember in a movie that I watched a long time ago, I think it was called The Great Debaters, and one of the sentences, it was with Denzel Washington. He didn't say this, but one of the characters said, "We do what we need to do before we get to do what we want to do." And for me, I feel that very, very deeply on a regular basis whenever it comes to business. Because as much as I love everything that I do, whether it's selling online, or it's training people to sell online, or it's just talking with other sellers, or the software company, and writing my book and doing these videos, all of these things I really love doing. And yet some days it is a day where we have to do the things that we need to do until we can move forward and do what we want to do. And I think that's a very powerful lesson. And I've learned in 2023 a lot of different things, which I'll make more and more videos about, mistakes that I've made, successes that I've had, things that I've been working on that you've seen throughout the year, most likely, the items I've been working on. But it is still a day-to-day grind at times. And I don't want people out there that watch my channel to just think that an Amazon business or any business is extremely easy and something that is just going to come naturally to some people and not come naturally to others. It requires very hard work. It requires patience and dedication, and it requires doing the things that you have to do so then you can, in the future, do the things that you want to do. And I really try to live by that, and I hope that it's something that can encourage you as you move into 2024. Now, one of the things that I do love about the end of the year is that it gives a time to reflect. And maybe that's why I'm kind of in this mode today, is that I'm kind of in reflection mode, because I like to reflect on the year past so that then I can start to look into 2024. Now, as much as I've done webinars on goals and other things, and I try to sit down and set goals, to me, they aren't really goals. It's not something that I'm putting blinders on and I'm saying, this is what I'm going to hit. And I know people may disagree with me on that, because I still like to be open to wherever it is that God may be leading me to other opportunities, or maybe the goal that I have in mind is not what God has in mind for me. And so I do think that it's important that as we come to the end of 2023, If you're watching this video in 3 years, then yes, this is dated, but the principles still apply. But if you're watching this video at the end of 2023, I think it's important to sit down, even for an hour. I like to block out multiple days for reflection and goal planning. But if you can sit down for an hour and just think through the last year and look at the top things that you've learned, look at the things that you have not succeeded at and what you could have done differently to improve. Just truly give yourself the space and the opportunity to not judge yourself over the last year of your actions and activities and results, but take a look at those things and see what you can do differently moving into 2024 and into next year, again, depending on when you see this. And so for me, there are many different lessons I've learned. I'm going to be sitting down typically after Christmas. That's whenever I sit down to do that. This video I'm recording before Christmas. And so I have yet to really look at what it is that I've learned. But top of mind, the biggest thing that comes to mind for me is community. And I have learned that there is power in community, and that we, even as online entrepreneurs, in most cases, we are still called to be in community with other people. And I personally, I think that there's room for in-person community as well as online community. And so I'm going to just, as I do in other videos, I'm going to recommend that you join a free community that I have been a part of since I started selling on Amazon in 2015. I did not start this community. I do help lead it, but it is free. And you can go to bit.ly/MST group to be around other e-commerce sellers that are going through the ups and the downs of selling on Amazon, on eBay, on Walmart, on Mercari, on Poshmark, on Craigslist, on Facebook, etc. And this is where I would recommend that many people watching this video would spend a lot of time in 2024, is surrounding yourself with people that have success stories, surrounding yourself with people that are having struggles that you can also help them through that, and making sure that you surround yourself just with other sellers that can move forward with you in this business. Because that is something that I've learned in 2023, is that the power of community is it just compounds on itself. It gets stronger each year as you make more connections, as you network more, as you get to in-person events, or you just do online events. That is number one for me, is that in 2024, I'm going to focus continually on building community and on even making myself be inside of community even more, because it just is important. And I just got an important call that I had to take for the last 20 to 25 minutes. So I just wanted to put this in here so that you can see that not everything runs perfectly, right? I could have edited things out, and I could have made this, be polished and how the video went and all of these things. And yes, there are edits in the video, because I'm not going to make you watch a bunch of garbage. But I want you to see that as things come up in your day-to-day business operations, you continue to push forward. You continue to do the things that are required of you, continue to work in the business, continue to do the right activities, and in the future, whenever you have consistently been doing these in your business, you're going to see results, and you're going to even just feel more accomplished because you did what you were supposed to, right? And so for me, I just wanted you to see that not everything goes the way that you hope it goes at all times. I typically have my phone on Do Not Disturb. I also typically don't get a ton of important phone calls, and that one was, and so I'm excited and glad that I took it. But ultimately, it came in the middle of this YouTube video, and I just wanted you to be aware that, hey, these things happen. Things come up, things that are good, things that are bad, and what we are called to do is to continue to push forward in the right activities to move our businesses, our lives forward, and to move our relationship with God forward each and every day. So I hope that this video helps you and blesses you. I hope you take the opportunity to learn from community moving forward into 2024. You can check out the free Facebook group at bit.ly/MST group. That link is below and in the description. And also, if you're a seller that's doing over $10,000 per month on Amazon and you're looking to grow and scale that to multiples more than that, you can check out my advanced community called the Business Building Legends community at askjimmysmith.com/legends. So I hope this video helps you, blesses you, and carries you in to 2024. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week.